Hunt.
A little something for the weekend with Sam Hunt.
Yeah, a little something for the weekend indeed. Morning, Sam.
Oh, good morning, Wammo. Gosh, it was nice hearing that bit of DK down the line.
That's my favourite on the album.
Do you like that song?
I love it. I love that song. Yeah.
That's good, and Tony's lead guitar there is just great.
Yeah.
It's really good. Oh, that's nice.
Are you warm this morning?
Me, it's cold. The house here, up on the Kaipara here, up on the Arapawa River, on the Salt River, we're surrounded by fog. It's like sort of waking. Alf said this morning, it's like sort of waking from a dream that's been going on for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Good description of it.
Yeah.
It's like waking from, and just as we're speaking now, it's just a bit of sun just trying to break through. Yeah. Speaking of that, I've just been getting used to new glasses. I don't know if I told you, I've got these glasses, not the ones from the warehouse that I usually get.
Yeah.
Because I run out of those ones because they're not strong enough. Anyway, I've got these ones that the optician made, and yesterday I was in Mangatoroto. I stepped out to cross the street and I fell over. And I wasn't pissed or anything. People may have thought I was, but I wasn't. I was just getting used to my new glasses.
Yeah, it's almost like you're floating or something, yeah?
Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like you don't know where your feet are.
Yeah.
You know, which is quite a common complaint anyway, but...
But suddenly you can see everything in sharp detail. And it's and you're like, oh, really? It was like that? It's meant to be like that?
Yeah, no, it's been good. But hey, before I forget to ask you, people ask me how those podcasts like of our talks each Friday morning.
Yeah.
How recent can people get them?
Well, so the show is actually going out on the radio, but it's also going out via a live video stream right now.
Is that right?
And you can see that on the front page of kiwifm.co.nz.
It's not going to the police station, is it?
Well, if they tune in. And what I do is when we're talking, I've got it recording, right? And literally 10 minutes after we've finished, so at around about just before 9 o'clock, it'll be on YouTube.
And how do you get there? Just by typing in YouTube?
Well, I mean, the easiest way you can...
Alf will show me, yeah.
There's a couple of ways. You can go through Kiwi FM and then the Radio Wammo Show page link, and there's the YouTube channel in there.
Gotcha.
Or there's wammo.co.nz, where I post our talks up individually. And there is a specific link to our chats on wammo.co.nz as well.
And also, actually, now I think about it, but I don't know how up to date they are on my website. But anyway, look, that's enough. But hey, look, I wanted to tell a poem by a person whose poems are featured quite a bit on our Friday morning little or something for the weekend, and that's a poet whose work I love. And this poem now, an unpublished one, I finally had permission from the lady Sarah Broom.
Yeah.
To make this poem public. I've been to give it its first public outing. It's not been published, and I'd love to read it. This is Sarah Broom, just to remind you, published a book last year before, Tigers at Awhitu, phenomenal book of poems, which I read a number of poems on this program. Been big major battles right through, which comes through in the poems, but done so well. A big battle with health, and I think a wonderful poet, phenomenal poet. And she continues to write, and the poems, as I said to her in an email a couple of days ago, I sense, because she often sends them to me, I sense a gathering of another congregation of poems. Here's what I love. Now, it's a great privilege to read it or tell it.
Cool.
It's by Sarah Broom. It's called Bird Song. If I cry like a bird, listen for the pain inside the pleasure. If I shout out your name, look for the dust on the contours of my breath. If I call you my lover, turn your face away and feel the air supple on your skin, the sun lingering on the back of your neck. If I say I will live for 1,000 years, dig your feet in deep and stand your ground. If I move over you like the gentlest of weathers, look out to the water and offer yourself to the gods of the outgoing and incoming tides. And if, after all, when the world starts to stray from me like a grazing animal, nonchalant, diverted, frayed rope trailing, if you are still here and still listening, then if you can, sing to me. How's that?
Powerful.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. And written in very taut, short lines.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal poem. And but by God, I had to battle to get permission to do it.
Really?
Oh well, you know, it's a thing which very often, I'm sure it's true in every form of life, really. But with poems, I know for sure, and often with songwriters often don't realise when they've written their great one. You know, very often the speaking of great poets, before I run out of time, I want to mention that next Thursday, a lot of us people, including David Kilgour and Martin Phillips, and Graham Brazier and Lawrence Arabia and Herbs,
wow,
and Carol Hirsch-Whitfeld's EMC, and John Campbell's there. I think that must be the John Campbell who's on television. Glenn Colquhoun, the poet, great poet. Ben Plumley, auction, I see, and myself, and I'll tell you what it is, it's a fundraiser raising money for Hane Tuwhare's crib at Kaka Point, out from Balclutha.
Yeah.
Some people may know it, and it's a koha for the crib, so that it can, I think the idea is that it'll be bought and be, I presume, freehold. And I think Rob, it's Hane's one of Hane's three boys, an old friend of mine, and Rob's is in behind this, and Kim Hegan and people, all people helping out and raising money, so it become a bit of a sanctuary for people when they need a bit of time to go off and do some scribbling. They've got somewhere to go.
And where's this happening? Where's
it's happening on Thursday evening. It's starting at 7:00, and I've never been there, but it's just below where my father's law chambers were, just above the town hall. It's the Classic Comedy Company.
Oh right, yeah. Oh great venue. Yeah,
you know that place?
Yep.
Yeah, because my father's law chambers were upstairs from there. I used to go upstairs there. In those days, I think it was, I don't know what it was down there. I think it was a brothel.
Boy, it's not that big. It's going to be jam packed, I reckon.
It's going to be pretty busy, you reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, just before I go, just if I've got time, can I just read you a new poem of mine?
Yes, please.
This is one if I can find the bugger. I've been inundated with Sarah Broom poems. Great privilege to read that and tell that poem. Here's a very new one of mine. I've got a new bunch of poems happening called Knucklebones, and which could be. By the way, I go on the superannuation next Monday.
Oh,
4th of July. Do you know that?
That's your birthday, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They have a holiday in the United States to celebrate it. Louis Armstrong's birthday was there too. Yeah, he was the 4th of July.
You're expecting a gold card in the mail?
Oh yeah, and I'll be doing lots of trips on the ferry to Waiheke, and the bloody rest I will. Hey, here's Knucklebone.
Yeah.
You may as well not live here. The neighbours all think you're dead or moved to other parts. I don't know how to tell them and keep my face straight. You're here, but of late invisible. I heard someone said they saw you just the other day. I told them they were lying. I knew they knew it too. You may as well not live here, but when you do move on or through, let me know so I can start missing you. So there's a little something for the weekend.
Nice.
a little happy little number for the weekend.
Happy little number for the weekend and for your birthday on Monday. Best of love from the whole Kiwi family and all the listeners.
Oh, thank you very much, Wammo.
Yeah, have a great good day on Monday.
Yeah, well, it's feeling a bit strange because when you're given your superannuation thing, it's more or less saying, well, you finished your work, now thy earthly task is done.
You're out to pasture.
Out to pasture, out to the far paddock, out to the far field. I think so. I think not left field, but the far field. That's the one to be on. See you, Wammo. Talk to you next week.
Cheers, Sam. See ya. Bye.
That was a little something for the weekend with Sam Hunt, only on Kiwi FM.